Good morning, children. Sairam, I welcome you all for today's session. We are going to learn English. What can you see on the screen now? Yes, it's a map of India. India is our country. So, what can you think about India? Yes, we have many places to see, variety of things, temples, many different temples, famous places, famous lakes, mountains, and there are many things in our India. So we are proud to be an Indian. So we call India has a great deal of variety. Yes, so we should remember that biodiversity is also a part of this. What is biodiversity? It means the variety of plant and animal life in the world or in a particular habitat, a high level of which is usually considered to be important and desirable. It's called biodiversity. This means that India is home to many distinct ecosystems. Now, what is ecosystem? So, ecosystem is a large community of living organisms, that is, plants, animals, and microbes in a particular area. So, an ecosystem is community of living organisms and their physical environment, both which depends on each other to survive. Ecosystems are of any size, but usually they are in particular places. Now children, in India, we have lot of biodiversity. So let's see what are those. Let's see some. And what can you see on the screen? It's called coral reefs. So where can we find this? Under the sea water. And what is this? It's a forest. Can you see the thick forest? It is called the mangrove forest. It means it is very thick, covered with big trees, and you can't see the sunlight also inside the forest. That is called mangrove forest. And what is this? Yes, you must be knowing what is it. It's a backwater. And where can you find this? In Kerala. Yes, what is this? It's a boat house, or we call it as houseboat. We can stay here and enjoy our holidays. So all this we can see in our India. And this is the salt marshes where we get the salt. And what's this? Island. So it is covered, it is surrounded by the water. It's called an island. And what is this? I know it's a tree, but they are very, very old trees, very ancient trees. So these trees you can see in the temples also. People worship the trees because people believe that gods and good souls reside on these trees and they bless us for our well-beings. Right? So we have to preserve these trees. We have to take care. So can you see here in this picture? The people worship the trees by tying some threads. So can you see the threads here? Yes, people worship the very old trees and get the blessings of gods. So India is a great deal of variety. We can see many things in our India. Now it's our duty as an Indian citizen, it's our duty to preserve them. Now I would like to ask you that sometimes natural calamities happen like a cyclone, floods, earthquake, landslide, etc. Now, so here you can see the picture of an earthquake. So roads are cracked, buildings are broken and it has collapsed. So what do? We get it done, we get it repaired. Government helps us to get the work done. And children, what will happen if the very ancient tree, very old tree is uprooted due to some calamity? That is natural disaster or during the cyclone. So if this ancient tree, if they are uprooted, if they are fallen down, so what do we do? Yes, can you think? What do we do with this uprooted tree? Is we cut their branches and use for making furnitures, etc., etc. We just discard this tree. But you know, children, in Japan, yes, there was a tree, very ancient tree, and it was uprooted. And that tree was given the treatment by a doctor. He was called as the tree doctor. So have you ever heard the tree doctor? Yes. Now today in this lesson we are going to learn about the tree doctor. So here in this picture you can see what the human beings do. We just try to discard the trees. So children, if the trees are uprooted, yes, we have a tree doctor. So are you thinking? Are you eager to know who is he? Yes. So we are going to learn about this doctor in the tree doctor. Now before we begin the lesson, let's learn some new words which is given in this lesson. So here are the new words you can see on the screen. Now children, I'll read out the words and give you a pause so that you can repeat the words. So repeat after me. So let's get started. Number 1, typhoon. 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 Number 2, road. A-R-E-D, roared. Number 3, howled. H-O-W-L-E-D, howled. Number 4, Hiroshima. H-I-R-O-S-H-I-M-A, Hiroshima. Number 5, uprooting. U-P. This is the last word, number 5. U-P-R-O-O-T-I-N-G, uprooting. Number 6, obstacles. O-B-S-T-A-C-L-E-S, obstacles. Number 7, N-E-T-T-L-E, nettle. Number 8, disaster. D-I-S-A-S-T-E-R, disaster. Number 9, inflicted. I-N-F-L-I-C-T-E-D, inflicted. Number 10, A-N-X-I-O-U-S-L-Y, anxiously. Number 11, overseas. O-V-E-R-S-E-A-S, overseas. Number 12, management. M-A-N-A-G-E-M-E-N-T, management. Number 13, vitality. V-I-T-A-L-I-T-Y, vitality. Braided. Number 14, braided. B-R-A-I-D-E-D, braided. And number 15, R-E-I-N-F-O-R-C-E-D, reinforced. I repeat once again. R-E-I-N-F-O-R-C-E-D, reinforced. Number 15, concrete. C-O-N-C-R-E-T-E, concrete. Number 16, nourishment. N-O-U-R-I-S-H-M-E-N-T, nourishment. Number 17, cracks. C-R-A-C-K-S, cracks. Number 18, injections. I-N-J-E-C-T-I-O-N-S, injections. Nutrients. N-U-T-R-I-E-N-T-S, nutrients. Number 20, the last one. I'm not able to point out, children. So number 20, M-E-D-I-C-I-N-E, medicine. Number 21, scholars. S-C-H-O-L-A-R-S, scholars. Number 2, specialist. S-P-E-C-I-A-L-I-S-T-S, specialist. Number 23, ignored. 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 Number 24, efforts. 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 Number 26, revived. 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 Number 27, combination. 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 Now children, let's learn to frame the sentence along with their meanings. Obstacle. The first word is obstacle. It means hurdle. Fear of change is an obstacle to progress. Inflicted. Cause to be suffered by someone or something. Corona inflicted serious damage on the economy of the country. Concentration. Power of focusing all one's attention. You need to study with full concentration. Number 4, reinforce. Support or given added strength. The old bridge should be reinforced immediately. Revive means came back to life. A dead man will never revive. A dead man will never revive. Number 6, nourishment means nutrition. Plants get nourishment from the soil. Number 4, anxiously means worriedly. Students were waiting anxiously for the online classes. Relief, a feeling of relaxation. The drug gives some relief from pain. Means when we have temperature or cold or headache, we take some medicines, that is called drug. So it gives some relief for the pain. Overseas, in the foreign country or to a foreign country. Ravi is going to work overseas. Disaster means calamity. The church bell used to be rung to signify disaster. Resound means echo. The bells of the old temple resounded throughout the valley. Searing means burning. The race took place in the searing heat. Number 10, wither means weaken. The flowers will wither if you don't put them in water. Now children, let's read the lesson. The lesson is about the tree doctor. One August night in 1984, a typhoon roared and howled through Hiroshima, Japan, tearing at trees and buildings, uprooting and bending obstacles in its path. Suddenly, a loud crack resounded through the air. Braving the wind and rain, people ran from their homes to see what had happened. A great Chinese nettle tree lay upon the ground, split 4 meters above the root. So in the year 1984, there was a natural calamity called typhoon. So it roared and howled and entered through the city of Hiroshima in Japan. So it teared all the trees and buildings. The ancient trees and many trees were uprooted and bending obstacles in its path. So on the way, it fell down. So the roads were blocked. Suddenly, the people heard the crack sound which resounded through the air. So the people are very bold. In spite of this typhoon, they came out from their homes to see what had happened. And they saw a great Chinese nettle tree. This tree was a very, very old tree which lay upon the ground, means it was uprooted and split 4 meters above the root. This great Chinese tree, nettle tree, is very famous as they worship that Chinese nettle tree. This was no ordinary tree. Many years before, it had survived an even greater disaster. Hiroshima was the site of the very first atomic bomb attack. In the searing blast, half of the tree's trunk was burnt black. The tree began to wither and die. But children from Motomachi Elementary School nursed it back to life, willing it to survive as a living witness to the bomb. So the history of this tree is the Chinese nettle tree. So this was not an ordinary tree, because many years before there was a first atomic bomb, Hiroshima bomb. So during that time also the tree was burnt black. It was half burnt black. The trees were burnt black and they start to wither and to die. But the children from the Motomacho Elementary School, they treated this tree and they brought back to life. so that they thought it will survive as a living witness to the bomb, so that they can say during that first atomic bomb also this tree was alive. Now let's move on again now. However, it seemed that end has finally come. Now due to this typhoon, again this tree was uprooted, and it seems that the end had finally come. How could the tree survive the damage inflicted by the typhoon? Yes, it was totally damaged. This Chinese netley tree was totally damaged by the because of the typhoon. There was only one hope. So what was that hope? Tadaiko Yamano, the tree doctor. So the doctor name is Tadaiko Yamano. That's right, a tree doctor. Someone who takes care of trees just like other doctors take care of people. So children, we all know the doctor who take care of people. So in this lesson, we have a doctor named Tadaiko Yamano who treats the trees.